I attempted to contact the athletic director, Thomas Bay, whose office is located here on the 3rd floor of the Henry Madden Library, but his department declined to comment, instead referring all wrestling program questions to their website. And its success that defined Wiggins' career here at Fresno State. He had 5 straight NCAA tournament appearances and a 28-6 record last year, the program's winningest season. In the month of March, the Diamond Dogs only have 1 road game. Coach Bates was hoping all the home games will do wonders for his team. So there you have it. No matter what your physical ability is, the intramural staff here at the Recreational Center will have a sport to suit your game. Jose Alvarez, Fresno State Focus.
None of this makes sense. None of it makes sense.
That was what former wrestling coach Dennis DeLito said in 2006 after he found out wrestling was canceled at Fresno State. This is the coach now.
It doesn't make any sense. If they would have approached us, we could have probably easily self-funded the program, but we weren't approached. We were blindsided.
Surprised because the athletics department had approved wrestling for the budget that year. I attempted to contact the athletic director, Thomas Bay, whose office is located here on the 3rd floor of the Henry Madden Library, but his department declined to comment, instead referring all wrestling program questions to their website. There, the department defends their action, saying this difficult action was taken to help ensure the long-term sustainability of the Department of Athletics and in the best interest of approximately 450 Fresno State student athletes. However, supporters of the wrestling program say budget issues are coming at the expense of a sport that grows its talent locally. This year, 6 high school wrestlers from Fresno County took either first or second place in their weight class at state championships. Sam Lopez, a former WAC champion wrestler at Fresno State and now high school teacher in Selma, says what wrestlers will miss the most are local fans.
The thing they truly miss is the opportunity of the family and the friends to watch them wrestle, at a high level.
Other supporters argue that Fresno State is not only removing wrestling, but it's also removing a community of service members.
I probably have 90 to 100 kids out coaching. They're teachers. They're coaching wrestling. That's helping the community.
And other supporters say that after 6 years, they're frustrated, but are fighting until top talented young local wrestlers can call themselves Bulldogs again.
I'll be dead honest, I won't give a dime to Fresno State. I won't do nothing for Fresno State until they bring back the wrestling program.
Yeah, I want wrestling back for the sake of this valley and for these valley kids.
Jose Alvarez, Fresno State Focus.
And it's you learn a lot of lifelong lessons on this sport, and that's why we're going to battle until we get it back. I'm not going to quit.
On Wednesday, the women's basketball team held its annual end-of-season banquet, an event to honor the team and player achievements. But this event was also a farewell for one of the winningest coaches in Fresno State sports history.
For me, it is bittersweet. I say it all the time. These ladies, they have my heart. I care about them a lot. And I'm really looking forward to the future for them.
In case you haven't heard, news came last week that Adrian Wiggins was hired to be the next coach at Ole Miss. And even though his former players are sad to see him go, they say they understand the move.
I just told him I'm happy for him. I mean, it was going to come sooner or later. After accomplishing so much and having so much success, it's due to come sometime. And it's success that defined Wiggins' career here at Fresno State. He had 5 straight NCAA tournament appearances and a 28-6 record last year, the program's winningest season. So players, coaches, and fans spent the night remembering the success they've had over the years.
I mean, tonight was just amazing being with the team and being with our coaches as one for the last time. So getting to do that was really special. Most people were focused on Wiggins' departure, but the coach, who always preached selfishness, decided to bring attention to those around him.
We are celebrating. We're celebrating the women's basketball team, these players, our fans that are here for them, and that's very exciting for me.
But exciting may not be the word most there would use, as they got to see Adrian Wiggins as the Bulldogs head coach for one last time.
So, thank you very much, and go Dogs, eh?
Jose Alvarez, Fresno State Focus. A team with more freshmen than seniors and an overall record near 500, yet they're able to beat a nationally ranked Stanford team? Exactly what is the identity of these Diamond Dogs?
The identity of this team is Oof, that's a good question.
We were definitely on that day. We just have to keep on bringing that same mentality as when we beat Stanford.
Keeping that mentality is what Coach Mike Batesel wants his young team to bring, but he understands it's a learning curve, and at times, mistakes will be made.
That's how it is when you're young, you know, and you run 5 freshmen out there as we did last week. That's going to happen.
Here's an example of what Coach means. After freshman Tyler Temple hits this single down the field, he is easily thrown out trying to steal second base on the next play. Temple still played a solid game, going 2 for 3 in the win versus Bakersfield. So what's the remedy for a young, inconsistent team? How about an entire month of home games? In the month of March, the Diamond Dogs only have 1 road game. Coach Bates was hoping all the home games will do wonders for his team.
That gets them a little more comfortable, and if we can get them playing well and get them comfortable, they can take the show on the road.
Anytime we're at home, it's good. The crowd's great, the atmosphere is always great, and it helps for us to get a win.
But even if they're not home, freshman players can count on their upperclassmen to be there for them.
You just got to guide them, just help them out if they need help them out, talk to them. Just give them support. I mean, that's what the team is. We're family.
And this family looks to get it together before conference play starts on April 5th against Hawaii on the road. Jose Alvarez, Fresno State Focus. By now, most students know there's a recreational center on campus, but what they may not know is what they offer. Many students may recognize this building from the Peters Auditorium when they had class, but through these doors is also the world of Fresno State's intramural sports. Students can participate in a number of sports. They offer everything from team sports to events such as the NCAA Tournament Challenge. No physical activity required there, but that's what intramural sports coordinator Lauren Mandel says the program is all about.
It's also a great social networking place for people to come and hang out and meet new people. There's studies done on how it's really good for people mentally, emotionally, socially, and physiologically.
And there's no need to worry about your skill level. Intramurals have levels for advanced competition and beginners. However, there is a cost associated with creating a team. But Mandel says that's usually not a problem.
There is a $20 team registration fee, which just holds your registration spot. $20 is, if you split it up amongst all your players, you're looking at like 50 cents per player per game. So really, really cheap.
For the money students are paying, they say they get a great deal on the level of organization that Fresno State's intramurals provide.
I think they run it pretty well. I like the way that there's no cussing. They like to keep it where there's no fighting, so nobody's really arguing that much. And I think it's awesome they have all different sports.
So there you have it. No matter what your physical ability is, the intramural staff here at the Recreational Center will have a sport to suit your game. Jose Alvarez, Fresno State Focus.